Well, as we've been trying to figure out technology and figure out how to be the church in this new world, it's been difficult to make use of drama or skits in different ways. But today we're gonna try something. It's something that was written by the late Ann Weems, and we're gonna turn our attention to some of our remote attenders who will be visible on the screen. And we're going to listen in to some of the thoughts of a couple of people who are attending online today. Let's see how it goes.
You logging on to Zoom Church with me. I don't know you. Oh, I know your name. I know the, oh, how are you part of you. I know the rainy, lovely weather we're having, isn't it? Part of you. But I don't know you. Not what you're thinking, not where you've come from, not where you're going. You sit so still. Is your screen frozen? Or are you serene? Or are you simmering inside? Are you content with life, or are you churning? Are you here because it's a habit, or because it's a joy? Or because your parent brought you years ago? Is it expected of you? Are you setting an example for the children? Are you glad to be here? Or are you just tired? Are you bored, or are you filled with fire? Are you tuned into what's being said, or are you distracted by things where you are? Or are you disenchanted and searching for what? Did you come from a chaotic morning, or from too much quiet? Are you thinking about tomorrow's meeting or yesterday's hockey game? Or are you wondering what's it all about? Will you ever reveal yourself to me? Or are you just another name on the screen I'll never know?
You logging on to Zoom Church with me. I don't know you. Oh, I know your background. I know you are here every Sunday, either in the church or online. I know you're very big around here, church school teacher, chairperson of this and that, on the important committees. Even went to that national meeting, didn't you? Who are you behind that smile, behind all the activity? Are you for real? Are you doing it all for your image? Or do you love God so much that you've got to give your time? Are you hustling, or are you filled with God's Spirit? Desperately trying to fill the emptiness in your life, or are you overflowing with goodwill? Would you tell me if I asked you, or would you play a game with me, or would you turn off your screen? Would you really care if I told you my problems? Would you really listen, or would you be looking over my shoulder? Could I be honest with you, or would my honesty make you nervous? Would you take time? Would you be interested to know what I feel? Would my doubts make you uneasy? Would you want to get involved? Do you even care what I'm all about? Where I'm heading? What I'm thinking? Does the fact that we are here together in God's gathering place make us community? Does it make any difference? Or are you just another name on the screen I'll never know?
You logging on to Zoom Church with me. I'm lonely. You'd be surprised at that, wouldn't you? How could I be lonely with all the family and friends I have? I'm not lonesome. I'm lonely. I'm lonely deep down where it hurts. I want to reach out to somebody and say, this is me. This is really me. But everybody keeps to themselves now. Everything's kept superficial, as if when we keep ourselves distracted with things, we won't have to think. We won't have to face our emotions. Oh, I long to cut through our rote responses, our pleasantries, our right answer. I want to say, I'm sorry you're tired, and I'm glad we're having weather. What are you doing inside there? What kind of somersault is going on deep inside of you? Are you angry? Are you hurt? Are you frightened? Are you confused? Are you who you want to be? I'd be interested in what you feel. Would you be interested in what I feel? I'm searching for, hoping for, and or reaching for. It's all a part of what I think it means to be here in God's church. Are you lonely too? Do you wonder, or do you have it all solved? Or do you even care? Are you just another name on the screen I'll never know?
You logging on to Zoom church with me. I'm scared. Years are passing quickly, and I seem to have little control over my life. It's as though someone else set out a course for me. When did I decide on this lifestyle? I'm scared by the subtleties of life. I'm scared by what's expected of me by some unknown they out there. I'm scared by the pushing, the pulling, the pressures. Whoever decided that I had to live on this street, in this house, and work like crazy to live on another street in a bigger house. Whoever decided for me that success was chasing after things and that there's no end to it. Keep chasing. My life dedicated to owning. Whoever decided I owed my children bigger and better things. I'm scared when I take a good look at my life. I'm scared when I look at myself. That's why I'm here, because I've heard there is a better way. I've heard that some people take Christ seriously. I've heard that maybe in church I could be reborn. Is it possible? Could I talk to you about it? Would you laugh to think successful me needs you? Or would you be compassionate because you know I'm scared? Maybe you'll be the one to tell me. Or are you just another person behind a screen I'll never know?
You logging on to Zoom church with me, what are you really doing here? Do you believe in Christ Jesus? How much? Enough to risk? How much of a risk? Risk your reputation? Risk your family? Your money? Do you? Do you believe? Or is Christianity a convenience? Something to fill in on a consensus form, or something one just goes along with, or something undemanding, something nice? Do you believe? Do you know what you believe? Will you share it with me? Or are you just another person behind a screen? I'll never know.
Oh, hi, Randy. Nice to see you online this morning. How are you?
Oh, fine. Rainy, lovely weather we're having, isn't it?
Yes, isn't it?